Alright, what's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. LF Fusion Zamasu's kit has been released. Let's go ahead and see how well this guy does. I'm really hoping that he's a strong red character. I think yellow units need a little bit of oppression right now. Beast Gohan, Ultra Munch, Vegeta, very, very strong characters. And I think you guys already know this, very well, that they're very strong. We need more typings to counter them. Daima Goku is kind of carrying the helm right now, but he needs some additional allies. Let's go ahead and see how good Legends Limited Fusion Zamasu is. Powering up depending on if you're on offense or defense, a Legends Limited Fusion Zamasu joins the fight. His features: number 1, a unique gauge that changes type. The unique gauge will change to attack type when you use a strike or blast arts, and it will change to sustained damage type when you're hit by an enemy's arts attack. Power up your offense or defense depending on what type. Number 2, powerful recovery. Recover up to 30% of the damage sustained and draw special arts when the enemy's attack is over. When your unique gauge is sustained damage type, that special arts you drew can be used to restore an additional 20% health. You'll also recover health when the unique gauge is consumed, so this character can really stay in the fight. This right here is a big meme because the translation for what this character can do was the original translation for what the Yellow Goku Black could do. We thought that when the unique gauge was full, it'll immediately reset to 0, letting you fill up the gauge again. That's why we all said, wow, Yellow Goku Black sounds really damn strong on the sustaining front. Only for them to change it because there's a translation issue, and in reality it fills up, and then you gotta land that dumb green card or use a blue card for it to deplete. This Fusion Zamasu has what the original translation was, where it'll go full and then deplete on its own, and you can rinse and repeat it again. He basically got what Yellow Goku Black should have got out the gate originally, so he sounds like a very good unit when it comes to sustainability. Number 3, main ability that inflicts debuffs. Increase the damage taken by all enemies and reduce their health restoration by a whopping 80%. You'll even reduce their draw speed by 2 levels. Very strong. This sounds fantastically strong. Number 4, many ways to inflict abnormal conditions. Special move arts have a chance to inflict paralyze. The ultimate arts inflicts extreme bleed and even damages enemies on standby. Pass Divine Judgment with Legends Limited Fusion Zamasu. Alright, this guy has a buttload of tags. First of all, element choice, win. This is fantastic. Red and purple releases, I agree with 100% because green and yellow are too damn strong. Future, Regen, Patara, Fusion Warrior, God Key, Powerful Opponent. Like, this guy has so many tags. He's going to have access to so many fantastic equips. Alright, now, at 14 stars, his Z ability is 38% to tag future, powerful opponent, or God Key base strike attack and defense, and 18% to future base blast defense. That's fine. As long as it's not double defense, I'm okay. Strike attack has blast armor, so charge in without the fear of enemy blast arts unless you are Ultra Gohan. Standard blast card, blue card, has a chance to inflict paralysis on hit. Massive impact damage, applies the following effects to self upon activation. 30% to blue card damage, minus 20% to enemy sustained damage card effects. The following effects occur on hit. Shorten ally subcount by 3, 40% chance to inflict paralysis. So there's no blast armor here, which to me tells me it's a ranged blue, which is nice. 40% chance to inflict paralysis is the big cheese because nobody likes paralysis. But short subcount manipulation is a win. I like that a lot. Green card. If the unique gauge is attack type, restore the vanish gauge on activation. If it's sustained damage type, then reduce the enemy's Dragon Balls and seal their special move and special arts cards. Alright, sounds strong. Randomly draw 1 new card. Restores own health by 10% and ki by 50. 15% to damage inflicted for 15 counts. If the unique gauge is sustained damage type, restores own health by 10%. Cancels own attribute downgrades that are normal conditions. Reduces enemy Dragon Balls by 1. Super strong. Seal enemy blue card and green cards. Super strong. And the sealed arts cannot be used for 5 counts. If you are attack type, randomly draw 1 new card if you have 3 or fewer. Get 100% of your vanish back, super strong, and 20% to damage inflicted. I noticed there is no cover nullification coming off the green. Could it be Legends is trying to move to the era of you need to actually work for your cover nullification now? You may have noticed, but the tag switch, Future Gohan, and Trunks kind of have to work for it. They kind of have to work for the cover nullification. They're not going to just show up in the field and get it for free. So If that's the direction we're going to, I agree with it 100%. I made a tweet about this. I think this game has way too much free combo potential. Characters can show up on the field, get a bunch of key, get a card, more damage. They get very long cover nullification, and they can just combo forever. You guys have experienced it yourselves. Ultra Macha Vegeta shows up on the field, cover null for 10 timer counts, AoE green card gets him a bunch of cards. The guy can combo forever. Then you go to Transforming Vegeta Blue. This guy has cover nullification. He lands a card, he gets 2 more cards. Then you got Transform Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He shows up on the field, he's got level 2 card draw. A card turns into another card, turns into another card. The guy is comboing forever. Local arts cost. Like, that stuff is crap. We can't keep going down that route. We need to go back to characters need to work for the cover nullification, whether it's from filling up a unique gauge, whether it's from at least landing a card first, or whether or not it's, you know, using a green card. I think that's the direction we need to go back to. I know some people are going to say, oh, having to land a card for your cover null is dumb. When you compare that to what we have now, yes, of course it's dumb. But if all the strong characters work towards that, then at least on the defensive front, you have counter measures. You have plays that you can make. You can switch into a character that has both kinds of cover nullification. You can try to time the drop combo. There's more counter play. Right now, there isn't. When you fight green, green, yellow with Transforming Vegeta Blue, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and Majin Vegeta, you just can't do anything. You just get comboed to the end of time. One AoE green, boom. You better put your phone down. You may as well go do your homework. You may as well go do a presentation. You may as well do that job interview, make some cookies, prep dinner, go do a workout. You're basically comboed for like 50 minutes. Nobody likes that anymore. That's why nobody engages in PvP, because the punish is too hard. Why would I risk getting Perfect Vanish if my opponent's just going to get a 99 plus combo for free? It's the same crap here. So I would rather we go back to cover null being harder to get. If it makes every character look stupid, then it is to right now. Everyone just has cover null for free with infinite combos, and you sit in a 99 plus combo for 80 timer counts. I don't care what anybody says. Land a card, get your cover null, or earn it off the green. Way better than anything else. That was a mini rant. Ultimate. Get a 50% boost to crit rate, then inflict extreme bleed on hit. You'll even deal a portion of the damage to enemy standby members. Deals massive explode damage, plus the following effects to self upon activation. 50% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 counts, 50% to crit rate for 10 timer counts, and nullify endurance effects. Pretty strong. The following effects occur on hit. Portion of the damage inflicted to enemies on standby. Destroy all your enemies' cards. 100% chance to inflict extreme bleed with blast armor. Alright. Main ability. Inflict powerful debuffs with the main ability, including minus 80% to health restore and minus 2 to draw speed level. Some pretty strong debuffs. Draw the ultimate arts card, Blaze of Judgment next. Restore on health by 30%, key by 50%. Charges own unique gauge by 100%. Cancels own attribute downgrades under normal conditions. Inflicts all enemies with the downgrade plus 15% to damage received. Minus 2 to arts card draw speed and minus 80% to health restore. All enemies getting inflicted by this is huge, because that just slows down the infinite combo potential. Maybe some characters are going to get a card or two, but at least it slows down some of the comboing. The thing is I'm pretty sure Green Super Saiyan 3 Goku cannot get affected by attribute downgrades under normal conditions, so this could be the kind of thing that tips him into being more valuable over Transforming Vegeta Blue. Oh well. Unique ability 1. Has a unique gauge that can switch between sustained damage type and attack type. The unique gauge will switch to attack type when you use a strike, blast, special move, or ultimate arts, and you'll nullify the enemy's special cover changes. It will switch back to sustained damage type when you're hit with an enemy's arts attack, and your unfavorable element factors for damage sustained will be nullified. I really hope this is not just another infinite combo character. Please, after that whole rant. After that whole goofy rant. Plus, the following effects to self when battle starts. 170% damage inflicted. 70% reduced damage received, 50% to key recovery, level 1 card draw speed, and 50% to unique gauge charge rate. Alrighty. The following effects occur when this character enters the field. Restores own key by 30. Nice. 60% to damage inflicted. Alrighty. Put it some at 230%. 20% to strike damage inflicted for 15 counts. Reduce impact, explode, and slice damage received by 50% for 10 counts. Very good. This is the exact same thing that Vegeta Blue has, Transforming Vegeta Blue, hence why the guy feels so damn tanky, because on top of 70% reduced damage received, he has 15% reduction to basically all forms of damage received. Inflict all enemies with the attribute downgrade, minus 50% to strike, blast, and special move arts power. Yikes. Yeah, Zamasu. Tanky boy. The following effects occur every time this character uses a Strike or Blast Arts card. Randomly draw 1 if you have 3 or fewer. Activation count resets a character switch. Restore own key by 10. 15% to damage inflicted for 15 counts. Inflict enemy with the attribute downgrade plus 15% to damage received and minus 10% to health restore. Holy crap. The following effects occur every time this character uses a Strike or Blast Arts card. Every time you use a Strike or Blast, they take 15% more damage received. Wow. Damn, that's kind of tough. That's brutal. Shorten ally subcount by 5 when enemy activates an ultimate, awaken arts, or rising rush while this character is on the field. Really good, so it helps him not get snuffed out. Applies the following effects to self if you own unique gauge your sustained damage type when this character uses a strike, blast, special move, or alt arts card. Switch unique gauge from sustained damage type to attack type. Apply buff effect, nullify, cover change for 5 counts. Okay, listen. If they are going to give them cover nullification that easily, I'm more comfortable with it being 5 timer counts than 10. I think 10 timer counts of cover null was the biggest mistake they could have done for any character. 1, them getting it for free, but number 2, just giving it for that long. So 5 timer counts is more acceptable to me. Applies the following effects to self if only unique gauge's attack type when hit by an enemy's arts attack while this character is on the field. Switches unique gauge from attack type to sustained damage type. Nullifies unfavorable element factors for damage sustained. Now, here's the thing. Well, actually, the unique gauge typing is obviously going to start off based off of what action happens first, whether or not you use the card or whether or not you get hit first. So that's fine. No problemo. But here's the thing. If we open the fight and I start with a strike or blast, am I going to get the 5 timer counts of cover nullification? Because I don't know what gauge it starts at. It could be that the gauge doesn't exist at all until one of the conditions occur. Either you got hit or you landed a card. But does that switch translate to you earning the cover nullification right away? Or does this start as sustained damage type and it switches to attack type? I think that would make more sense for you to get the cover null if you land the card. We'll have to see. But that's... Oh, sorry, when you have to use the card. Not even land it. When you use the card. I guess we'll find out in-game. Either way, that's something to ponder. Unique ability 2. Has a special cover change against strike arts. Perform a cover change to easily stop an enemy combo by reducing their key and increasing all enemies' arts cost. Nice. Nice way to disrupt. You recover health after an enemy attack is over, so be proactive about performing cover changes for allies. When it's attack type, the unique gauge will charge when you use arts, and when it's sustained damage type, it'll charge when you're hit by an arts attack. After you fully charge the unique gauge, if you're hit by an arts when it's sustained damage type, then it will be completely consumed to seal the enemy's rising rush and all enemies' main abilities. If it's instead attack type and you use an arts, then it will be completely consumed to get permanent damage buff and nullify cover changes. Sounds pretty strong. Knock enemy back to long range. Yes, cover change on strike. Chin will with the blue. The following effects occur when changing cover. Reduce enemy key by 20. Minus 30% to key recovery and plus 10 to all arts cost. Yeah, that'll help snuff a little bit of the combo potential. Apply the following effects to self after enemy attack is over. Draw a green card next. Activates twice. Restore 30% to damage received. Pretty nice. And 20% to damage inflicted. If the unique gauge is sustained damage type, unique gauge will be sustained damage type when battles. Oh, that is good to know. We just asked that question. The unique gauge starts as sustained damage type at the beginning of the fight. So I was right. You start as sustained damage type, and then when you use an arts card, fingers crossed, when you use the card, you actually get priority, because this goes back to the type of cover nullification that I am not fond of, where you get 5 timer counts after using a card. This is the one that is so easily wasted, because when you and your opponent are in the middle trying to fight for priority, you're launching blast cards at each other. You're using strike cards to bait a tackle or blast armor through. If you use the strike, time is ticking. You have now 5 timer counts to get priority. Otherwise, when you do get priority, you don't have cover nullification anymore. So this is an example of that. You start with sustained damage type. You and your opponent are going to be fighting for priority. You're going to launch a blast card. Boom. It's now attack type. Now that it's attack type, you got 5 timer counts of cover nullification now. Hopefully you earn the unique gauge quickly I don't know what it's going to look like, but hopefully you earn the unique gauge and then you get your cover nullification again. But it's nice that they define this. All right, charges on unique gauge every time when hit with an enemy's arts attack while this character is on the battlefield. Once the unique gauge is full, it resets to 0, and the following effects occur when hit by an enemy's arts attack. Restores own health by 15%, 20% to damage inflicted, randomly destroy 2 enemy cards, reduce enemy key by 50, seal the rush, and seal main abilities. This is such a good disrupt gauge. This is a chef's kiss. This is what everyone would want to put a stop to the long combo meta. It's this. Here's the problem though. Transforming Vegeta Blue has card protection and key protection with the unique gauge, if I remember correctly. So the unique gauge proccing is where transforming Vegeta Blue will have the upper hand over Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But Super Saiyan 3 Goku will have the upper hand when it comes to the abnormal condition that is going to increase his arts cost. As well as this thing here, reducing his card draw speed. So there's a little bit for both characters, which is good on Zamasu's part. He has a little bit with helping deal with both characters. So this is good. This is a great unique ability, unique gauge. It's just funny to me that Goku Black was supposed to have this. I wager this is just me giving them the benefit of the doubt, but 2 characters having this would be hell. I'm saying that right now. 2 characters having this would be absolute hell. So maybe they took it away from Yellow Goku Black and they gave it to this guy instead. I'm not saying that's what happened, but if that was the reasoning for it, it would make sense. Because think about it. You combo Yellow Goku Black. You hit the gauge. The guy heals. He kills cards. All kinds of disrupt. Maybe you switch to another character. Now you got to deal with this guy. And remember, when this guy shows up, he starts with the gauge at 50% already. So you try to land a card or 2, depending on, I don't know how much it charges per card. I'm going to assume it's 5 cards to fill the gauge. That means that you only have 2 or 3 more cards you can use. Then boom, you're hit with this. People would hate that immediately. So I think if that's the reason why, that's fine. Going back to the kit. If the unique gauge is attack type, charges on unique gauge every time this character uses an arts card while they are on the battlefield. Once the unique gauge is full, it resets to 0 and applies the following effects to self when this character uses an arts card. Randomly draw 1 new card, restore health by 10% and key by 30, 20% to damage inflicted, level 1 card draw speed, making him go to level 2. But again, you have to earn the unique gauge to get level 2, and it's only for 5 counts. That's not bad. Having to earn a unique gauge and only getting level 2 card draw speed for 5 counts, I think is a more, it's a more dampened version of some of the chaos we have now. Because right now, everyone you can either show up on the field and get it, like Ultra Gogeta 4, or you just have level 2 card draw and 10 timer counts covered all, like Ultra Majin Vegeta. I think this is fine. You had to work a little bit to get it, and your cover nullifications last for 5 counts. This, to me, seems pretty good. He has all the strong attributes you want from an attacking character, but he gets less of it. And I think less of it is exactly what we have been saying for the longest time. Giving them 10 timer counts of both those things is too long. Giving them 5 timer counts worth is more acceptable. Now, we'll have to see in-game how that translates, but I think Zamasu is extremely powerful. He is the jack of all trades character so far. He has probably one of the best disrupts in the game, only rivaled by Ultra Beast Gohan with the arts cost increasing, but I still think this might be, a good argument for it, while simultaneously having a very strong assault gauge where getting a card, cover null, level 2 card draw speed, and key just translates to him being a long combo character. I think he has the best of both worlds, but again, we will have to see how that translates in game. But off reading the kit, his typing appropriate and strong. His disruptive capabilities extremely powerful, reducing level 2 card draw speed, making arts cost go up, reducing key, and a unique gauge that kills cards, reduces key, and seals enemy rush in mains is extremely powerful. You basically can't do anything. At that point, you're done. His assault gauge is strong too, gives him more cover nullification, level 2 card draw speed, extends his combo potential by drawing a card and getting him ki. He essentially has all the strong attributes of all these things, but he has less of it. They last for only 5 timer counts. They only give just a little bit more ki. It only gives him a little bit more damage. It gives him conjure speed for only 5 counts. Like, he has all the strong things. They just don't last very long. So we'll see how that translates in game. But I think he's a very strong character, but also a very needed character. This is the kind of character we need to slow down these abnormal, obnoxious, disastrous to fight infinite combo teams. All those teams with like Shin, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Ultra Majin Vegeta, or Transforming Vegeta Blue, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, or Ultra Majin Vegeta. All those characters, this is the kind of stuff we need to slow them down. Actually, you know what? It's just Ultra Majin Vegeta. Screw that guy. Either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be on the lookout for the showcases and the summons, as well as the Twitch stream that's going up in maybe 2 hours or so. We're playing Red Dead. But until next time, guys, peace. Screw Majin Vegeta.